My decision is final. Meghan burst into tears as King Charles share all his properties and exclude Harry, Lilibet and Archie, not my grandchildren, in a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples through the British monarchy. King Charles III has reportedly excluded Prince Harry and his children, Archie and Lilibet, from his royal estate plans, declaring them not my grandchildren. The announcement, made during a private family meeting, left Meghan Markle in tears, further deepening the already strained relationship between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family. The decision has reignited debates about the Sussexes' departure from royal duties and Meghan Markle's controversial role in the fallout. Sources close to the palace suggest that King Charles's declaration was firm and unequivocal, leaving no room for ambiguity. My decision is final, he allegedly proclaimed, as Meghan Markle stormed out in tears. This dramatic revelation has sparked outrage among royal watchers and divided public opinion, with many questioning the motives behind such a drastic move. Critics argue that the exclusion of Harry's children from the royal inheritance is a direct consequence of the couple's repeated attacks on the monarchy, spearheaded by Meghan's alleged manipulative tactics. Meghan Markle has long been a polarizing figure within the royal family. Her entry into the monarchy was initially celebrated as a progressive step toward modernizing the institution. However, her tenure as a working royal was marred by allegations of discord, claims of mistreatment, and an eventual bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey that laid bare the Sussexes' grievances. Critics argue that Meghan's approach to royal life was less about integration and more about confrontation, with her actions allegedly driving a wedge between Prince Harry and his family. The exclusion of Archie and Lilibet from King Charles's estate plans is being viewed by some as a long overdue consequence of Meghan's perceived antagonism toward the royal family. Royal biographer Angela Levin, a known critic of the Sussexes, commented, "This is not a decision King Charles would have made lightly. It's clear that Meghan's constant attacks on the institution have left a lasting impression, and the king is drawing a line in the sand." A particularly contentious aspect of this saga is King Charles's alleged questioning of Archie and Lilibet's royal lineage. While the palace has not officially confirmed this, rumors have circulated for years about the strained relationship between Meghan and the royal family. Some royal insiders claim that King Charles's decision stems from doubts about the Sussex children's ties to the monarchy, a topic that has fueled speculation since the couple's departure from royal life. Critics of Meghan Markle argue that her decision to raise Archie and Lilibet in the United States, far removed from royal traditions, only adds to the tension. By choosing to live an independent life in California, the Sussexes have effectively distanced their children from their royal heritage. King Charles has every right to make decisions about his estate based on loyalty and duty, said royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. If Meghan and Harry have chosen to sever ties with the monarchy, they cannot expect their children to benefit from it. Throughout her time in the royal spotlight, Meghan Markle has faced accusations of manipulating situations to her advantage. Critics argue that her narrative of victimhood, often portrayed in interviews and public statements, has only served to alienate her from the royal family. The Oprah interview, in which Meghan made explosive claims of racism and neglect, is cited as a turning point in the Sussexes' relationship with the monarchy. Many royal watchers believe that Meghan's public airing of grievances was less about seeking justice and more about undermining the institution. Meghan has consistently positioned herself as a victim of the royal family's rigidity, but her actions suggest a calculated effort to dismantle the monarchy's image, said royal historian David Starkey. Her tears over King Charles's decision may garner sympathy, but they cannot erase the damage she has done. Another factor fueling the controversy is the Sussexes' insistence on financial independence. When Meghan and Harry stepped back from royal duties in 2020, they declared their intention to become financially self-sufficient. However, critics argue that their subsequent reliance on lucrative media deals and public appearances contradicts this claim. King Charles's decision to exclude Archie and Lilibet from his estate plans is seen by many as a reflection of the Sussexes' departure from traditional royal values. By prioritizing commercial ventures over royal duties, Meghan and Harry have effectively distanced themselves from the monarchy's core principles. "You cannot have it both ways," said royal expert Ingrid Seward. "If Meghan and Harry have chosen a life outside the royal fold, they cannot expect the privileges that come with being part of it." Public opinion on Meghan Markle remains deeply divided. While her supporters praise her for challenging outdated royal traditions and advocating for mental health awareness, her detractors view her as a disruptive force within the monarchy. The latest revelations about King Charles's estate plans have only intensified this divide, with some accusing Meghan of orchestrating the Sussexes' estrangement from the royal family. Critics argue that Meghan's apparent inability to adapt to royal life reflects a broader pattern of behavior. From her alleged feuds with palace staff to her reported demands for special treatment, Meghan's tenure as a working royal was fraught with controversy. Meghan's personality and approach were always going to clash with the monarchy's established norms, said royal journalist Tom Bower. Her actions have consistently undermined the institution, and King Charles's decision is a natural consequence of that. While much of the criticism has been directed at Meghan Markle, Prince Harry has not been spared. Many royal watchers believe that Harry's loyalty to Meghan has come at the expense of his relationship with his family. His decision to support Meghan's claims against the monarchy, including allegations of racism, has only deepened the rift. King Charles's exclusion of Archie and Lilibet from his estate plans is seen by some as a reflection of his disappointment in Harry's choices. By aligning himself with Meghan's narrative, Harry has effectively alienated himself from his royal roots. Harry's loyalty to Meghan is admirable, but it has come at a great cost, said royal commentator Katie Nicholl. King Charles's decision is a clear indication of where his priorities lie. The revelation that King Charles has excluded Prince Harry's children from his estate plans is a stark reminder of the ongoing tensions within the royal family. While supporters of Meghan Markle may view the decision as unjust, critics argue that it is a natural consequence of her actions. As the Sussexes continue to navigate their independent life in California, the question of their place within the royal family remains unresolved. For now, King Charles's declaration stands as a testament to the deep divisions that have come to define this modern royal saga. Whether reconciliation is possible remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the legacy of Meghan Markle's time within the monarchy will be debated for years to come.